Five, four, three, two, one.
Asante sana. Thank you.
I think, in Sia County. Grew up in the village just like any other boys, going to take care of the cattle in the fields and coming back in the evening, yeah, after you're taking them for grazing and all that, doing the house chores at home, going to class and sneaking in even very late after the class has begun, through the window. And it's a story with beautiful memories. My campus life, of course, as a leader and the experience that were there, what it entails to be a comrade and a student leader, what happens around the university lifestyle and all that. It is all covered in this book. So I invite everybody, every Kenyan, every young person, those who want to aspire to be leaders, the young leaders, those who are parents, they want to see the life of their young people, their young children who are in universities and they are aspiring to be leaders. I think leadership to me is just like any other thing that should be nurtured, should be watered very time to time. Leadership to me is like marathon. Those who see marathoners running, training every day, every morning, waking up in the morning to go and train in the cold, in the night, just to build up their muscles so that they can go and win those goals abroad. This is how leadership should be like. I think when we focus on transforming our leadership, especially to young people, we'll have a very transformed nation. We find that we are aching as a nation in terms of leadership just because we never nurture the aspects of leadership, especially at a very young age. So for me, as a young person and a very young leader, I am very much motivated to mentor so many young people, to speak to so many young people, to represent them, to advocate for them, and just to speak the truth to power that it is possible to be a leader and to be in any space. Those who are in entrepreneurship, those who are in politics, those who are in social spaces, creatives and all that. So it is a new era, dawn of new era that is with us. And so we should support new talents. So I think I thank God that I also have a talent of writing. And being this as a first book, I think there are many more which I write. I'll do the second edition, the third edition, and then I think I'll be trying to write and see what is new that we can add in this Comrade Forever. I look at comradeship as kind of the reason why a Comrade Forever, as a title someone will ask, is because first of all I looked at it as when this idea came to me, I looked at it that my first comrade on planet Earth was my late Mama Alice Richie, the late, who really loved us and loved me so much, and whose aspirations and still values are still reigning in me. And I think this is evident to many of my friends, my colleagues, and people that I interact with, that comradeship goes beyond the university lifestyle where we call it in terms of, where we look at it in terms of activism. But it is more of the network that you've created, the family that you've created amongst each other. As media people, you are comrades with each other. When you ask one person a link so that you can download and put your news on the other media station, it's just out of comradeship. And that needs to be nurtured, needs to be watered, needs to be inspired to so many people, amongst us, so that we can live amongst each other and open up. And I was very, very happy for the many guests who have come during this launch. We've had the government spokesperson, Honorable Maloba. He was a student leader. We are now having Jacobs, who was also a student leader, and he is now principal secretary. This is so amazing. He's a young man. It is very inspiring to me and even to many others who are here to witness this book.
So how many books have you produced now?
And this is my first edition. So I think when we were to support young leaders, especially student leaders, to me I think Gladys right now, she's a chairperson of the biggest party in Kenya, ODM. So this shows that leadership can truly be nurtured. It is a testament that actually you can have good leaders when they have really been nurtured from the beginning. When you just see that there is something in them and they need to be supported. We are seeing the best member of parliament today I think that is a certain statistics. Babu, doing well in Abakasi. He was a student leader. James Orengo was a student leader. And many other, was a student leader. Kipchumba Murkomen was a student leader. And so there is something about being a student leader that when we support our student leaders, and that is my clarion call, that I wish we have even a state department in the Ministry of Education dedicated to support student leaders, because it's a talent. That is where we can get our leaders. When we talk about corruption and many things that are injustices that are happening within our systems, is because our leaders have not been properly taken through the processes of being ironed up to become good leaders that will serve delicately without any issues that end out from people that they don't know maybe how to prevent them, they don't know how to address issues, they don't know how to implement matters, and they don't know how to come up with policies. So I think leadership to me, especially from young people, should be important.
But any chance will you provide